Hi everybody, part 2 of my update. So this part 2 is more about my plastics reconstructive surgery journey. Part 1 was about my VSG journey and where I am mentally, which is pretty much nowhere. So my plastics journey. I don't like calling it plastics, although parts of me are plastic, my boobies. Those are the only part of me that's fake. So I guess there's people out there who are calling it, I call it reconstructive plastic surgery because it's still plastic surgery. It's still aesthetic. It's not something I needed. It's something I wanted. But I had a 360 circumferential lower body lift. I say all that because I call it a 360, but not everybody knows what that is. That's a term that Dr. Dr. Katzen in Beverly Hills, that's a term that he uses, a 360 body lift. But it's what that means is, and I will show you guys, is a incision from, say, my left hip all the way around back to my left hip. So I had that and a medial thigh lift, which is where they slice down your thigh, 30 weeks ago, which is 7 months. And I had a brachioplasty, which is arm lift, breast lift with augmentation, implants, 26 weeks ago, which is 6 months. My scar for my my breast lift is just around the areola. I'm not going to be showing that to you guys, but it's just around the areola. And it's kind of like he took the areola, right, and cut around the areola and then cut a big donut and then cinched it back together. And inside that first hole where he cut the areola, he was able to put in the implants. I have 350 and 400 cc's. I had a little bit of asymmetry, so he had to have 2 different sizes in me. That procedure, so my second procedure, the arms and the boobs, was done as an outpatient procedure. The lower body lift and the medial thigh lift, I have a couple of videos up on it, but I'll just let you guys know. I stayed 2 nights in the Pearl Recovery Center in Beverly Hills. He recommends 1 night, 2 nights because I was on Demerol and I had a pain pump. I came out of that surgery. My husband coined me Octopussy because I had a bodysuit on and I had 8 drains. 2 in each thigh and then 4 around my stomach and my back. So I had 8 drains coming out from this little hole in this anyway. So how am I doing post-op? I'm sorry, I'm messing with my nails. How am I doing post-op? Well, this kind of goes along with my other video. So let me go back a little bit and tell you guys. After I had my lower body lift and my medial thigh lift, I got down, when I had surgery, I was like 195-ish. I got down to 172, which is the lowest I've ever seen. I was living a lot off of protein shakes and not exercising, but really not eating either. I didn't have an appetite. I was having trouble with bathroom issues, major constipation, hard stool. I didn't really want to eat. I was just living off of protein shakes and Isopure clear things and water. I mean, really, that's what I was living off of. I didn't want to eat. So I know that weight that I was at is really, it's an unrealistic expectation for my life. Which also, my other video goes along with how I'm eating as well, currently. But I am now sitting at like 189, and the 180s is a normal range for me. So after that first surgery I was 172, and then I started going back up. After my second surgery I got to 185, and 185 is kind of normal for me. My lowest before all this was at 1 year I was 181, so the 180s is kind of normal for me. So I am happy. 99 for all my surgeries. I am like, for everything that I had done, I'm about 98% happy. Everything from the waist up, I'm almost 100%. My thighs, I do have issues with, and I'm learning to deal with them. I don't know if my complications with my thighs, if that could have been me. I know I've gained weight back, so maybe my weight is just going there. It's possible Dr. Katzen could have maybe pulled me tighter. I don't know. I ended up having an opening in my thigh, which means the garment that I had on, I had to take off. I didn't wear it for a good 3 weeks because I was airing out my opening. So, I mean, it's just like, it's a cluster of different situations that created the problem with my thighs. And I'll show you guys, and I have some pictures I'm going to put at the end. I had, like, on my thigh, talked about it before, I had kind of like a mass on the back of my thigh, or it looked like a mass to me. And even when I went to go see Dr. Katzen after having my surgery, the couple of weeks later, he said it looks like my skin had relaxed again. So it means the tightness that he pulled, it started to relax. And I don't see anything at the incision line, so it just means the skin has relaxed. So I'm not sure what that means. But after everything else, I'm really happy with my surgeries. My body looks much better than the way it did before. You know, I can put on a shirt and tuck it in. You know, no, I can't wear the shorts that I wanted to wear. I can't wear short shorts, but I don't have to wear Bermuda shorts either. You know, I can wear shorts that kind of hit me mid-thigh. You know, not that I'd be walking around in short shorts anyway, but I did have a dream of being able to work out in, like, running shorts and a tank top. And I can't really do the running shorts. So, you know, and I don't have the money for revisions either. So it's kind of something I'm going to have to deal with. It doesn't make me happy. I'm not happy about it, but it's just something I have to deal with. So this video, after, 7 minutes of explanation, is about life not being easy. So I'm a weight loss patient. And I guess the end of my whole, not the end of my journey, but just, it seemed like lose all the weight, lose the skin, life is perfect, everything's great. Life's not easy. It's not. When I was post-op sleeve, but pre-op surgery, it was kind of like, I think there was a part of me that was thinking, I'm going to have surgery. It'll be fine. I can eat what I want now because surgery will take care of it. Or I can eat whatever I want. I have all this excess skin. Nobody would be able to notice. Now that I'm post-op surgery, I notice that my stomach is not as tight as it was, and I think it's because I've gained weight, and it's going to my stomach. So when I sit, my stomach is never going to be like a person who has never been morbidly obese. My stomach was never huge. It really wasn't. It was never a huge stomach, but it had been big, and now it's shrunk down. So my skin isn't going to attach to the muscle like a normal person's skin would be, I guess, if that's the best way I can put it. So, if I gain a little bit of weight, it's probably going to go in between my muscle and my skin. That fat is going to be there. And, I need to learn how to maintain. I've never been a good maintainer. I've always fluctuated up and down. I've never really hit a goal, I guess, of being a certain weight. I've just kind of been trying to maintain what I'm at, and I need to get back down to that because I'm flirting with the 190s. I need to get down to the mid 180s. And that's a big mental game as well because I have a big sugar addiction thing, and that's in my other video, so watch that one. I also noticed that I don't know if I'm finding flaws in myself. I think when my vertical sleeve was paid for by insurance, my reconstructive plastic surgery was paid for me out of pocket. A lot of that came from an inheritance I got from when my parents passed away. It was money I knew I was going to use on me. I knew I was eventually going to have reconstructive surgery one day, whether I did it cash pay, did loans, something. So I would have to say that when you pay for it, you would think that you would try and work as hard to keep it. But I don't know if it's some disconnect in my head of, I've worked so hard, I've paid all this money, but I can eat whatever I want. Like, there's this disconnect in between where it's, you can't do that. My body's going to react differently to when I gain weight. It's just is. So, I guess that's what this video is about. And I want to show you guys a live body shot. I'm going to put pictures in here too, but I want to show you a live body shot of me. Hey guys, so I meant to also show you my scars. So let me show them to you. This is from my brachioplasty. My arm. It used to hang down to probably about here. So that's my left arm. And then here's my right arm. A little bit loose on this side. Kind of. But the scar is longer on this side? I think so. I really have a small patch of hair that I have to do. And so then, I'm not going to show you these. But here's my thigh. And then here's the part I was talking about that I really didn't like. But it goes from groin down to my knee. You can see it's doing pretty well here, down here. I rub bio oil, so that's my left thigh, here's my right. This is where I had the opening, so that's why the scar's a little worse there. And then my scar for my 360 here goes around to my bum, and then there. I had a bit of an opening here, so that's the scar from that. But when I wear underwear, these are hipster underwear, which I haven't worn in a while, but even when I wear my bikini underwear, it's covered. Oh, and then my belly button. Can't even really tell. But even when I wear bikini underwear, the scar is covered. I rub bio oil on my scars and vitamin E, straight vitamin E oil, and Mederma. I've used that a couple of times. Kind of expensive, so I don't really use too much of it. But the bio oil, definitely I rub a lot. And I make sure to rub in circular motions to kind of break it down. One observation I will say about my stomach, I have noticed on other pictures that I've seen and other people that I've seen, like Wendy, Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, Jackie Hatfield, even Amy, Amy SD Mom. I find that we all, I think you can tell who a Katzen patient is because we all kind of have the same stomach. Oh, that's me if I suck it in. It's me, normal. Suck it in. Normal. Anyway, so those are my scars, and I can live with scars. Right. So anyway, I'm going to put pictures in here at the end so you guys can see before and afters. But I will probably come back in about a month. I see Dr. Katzen on Monday for my my 6-month photo. And I'll come back maybe next week for another plastics video to talk about what he said. I plan on talking to him about my thighs. I'm wondering if liposuction can help. That's something I might be able to afford, but a full-on surgery I know I can't afford. So that's my update for right now. Bye, guys.